We're doing things for the sake of Allah. Don't let your ego to trick you. Don't let shaitan to trick you. But you're in ghaflat 24 hours. And it is showing because you're not making a zikr in the week. You're not checking yourself in the week. So when it comes to the end of the week to do something for the sake of Allah and all shaitans are attacking, you lost every time. This is what it's showing. Then what is the sohbat going to do for us? We can bring down, they can send good things. What is the sohbat going to do? When you're not preparing yourself for that. So busy. Astaghfirullah alazim wa atubu ilayh. So stubbornness is from shaitan. It comes in different ways. Stubbornness. It can be open, it can be hidden. It can be behind a smile. It can be behind a growl. You understand? Stubbornness is that, rejection. So that one was very stubborn. You think he had stones in his hands. He was testing the Prophet as if that is a criterion. Prophet has now become what? He looks so low. Guess what? I have in my hand and then I'll believe you. As if he's going to believe. And Prophet ﷺ looked at him and says to him, my dear uncle, open your hands and listen to what the stones, the pebbles in your hands are saying. He opened, and the stones that he have in his hands is saying, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. The stones are speaking, affirming the shahadat, affirming his prophethood. Was that enough for this one? No, because he's already stubborn, he's rejecting. So he dropped it, and he says, you are a great magician, Ya Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So is it about ilm? Is it about ilm? Is it about knowledge? Or is it about the ego? The believer who is aware of himself, aware that Allah is looking at him, will always be in a state of shame. He is. I cannot present anything good to you, Ya Rabbi. Where can I be that I can hide from you? He's praying and he's saying, this is my prayer, Ya Rabbi. I cannot be proud of it. I'm shameful of this. His zikr, everything that he's doing good, he's not claiming anything. Anything good that comes, he says, I'm only able to do this because from your rahmat, Ya Rabbi. It's not my effort. And nothing bad that happens to him, that he's making, that he's doing, he's saying, this is coming from me. Astaghfirullah. He is living that ayat. That Allah is saying, to know whatever good that comes to you is coming from Allah. Whatever wrong thing, bad thing that happens to you is coming from your ego. He's living that ayat. He's not memorizing it. He's not showing off, reciting nice qira'at. He's living it. And that is the way of the Sahabis. As our Shaykh used to say, the Sahabi Kiram, they were not rushing to memorize the Quran. Ayat coming down, they take that one ayat, some of them, that one ayat is enough, and they live it in their whole lives. They take that one ayat and they live it. They put it in their lives. They become sincere. When you become sincere, you don't really need a warning for bad things to happen. You don't need. You know. When you are shameful, when 5 times a day, you're saying, forgive me, Ya Rabbi. Not by tongue, by heart. Because I did this, because I did this, because I thought this, because I heard this. Accounting himself. You think that one is going to be in ghaflat? No, because he's watching. He's watching. He's saying, I don't want to do anything that angers you, Ya Rabbi. This is coming from shaitan. This is coming from Rahman. This is coming from my ego. This is coming from dunya. He watches. He watches and he doesn't want to do it again. It's not like he does it, he watches and he does it again. American style. What can I do? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry. Right? Why are you upset with me? I said I'm sorry. Stubbornness. Yeah. Growing up in this system, so many are like that. They do wrong. Somebody says you do wrong, they get angry at them. Why are you upset with me? I said I'm sorry. And this is, I'm saying I'm old. I'm so old. Coming from our cultures, to admit like that to our fathers, they're like, huh? So you are aware. You are awake. When you are awake, you don't need to have signs. Because you are reading. And then if a sign happens, you say, okay, that's it, finish. I cannot. You are not stubborn. And we are not a way, an association, that is living our lives year after year, month after month, day after day, waiting for signs. Understand that. You're not sitting down over there, waiting for signs to tell you what is right and what is wrong. We have guidance. Why are you waiting for signs? It's like you have the book and you have someone telling you constantly. It's like you have the GPS and then you have someone telling you, turn right, turn left, constantly. That time, do you need signs? Today's GPS, Allah knows, right? But you know what I'm trying to say. Do you need signs then to tell you what it is? Especially where you know that book is coming from Allah. That voice is coming from the Prophet ﷺ. From Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, of course. You have guidance. Why are you waiting for signs? This is another trick and trap that so many in tariqat there. They have a shaykh, they have a guide. They don't want to ask. Yeah, because they don't like the answer that they're going to get. They don't like the shaykh to guide them. They're very proud. They rather look at signs. Even if there is a sign, if you don't know how to read, you think you're going to get it? Even if you know how to read, but you read with your ego, are you going to understand it? History is showing. You talk about Karbala, we speak about the war of Jamal. The signs are there. The Prophet ﷺ said, others say, no, it means this, it means that. It doesn't apply to you. So, okay. And then it happened. So what is it? Is it because you don't have knowledge? That one is very knowledgeable. Is it because there are no signs? There are signs. That is lesson for us. If it can happen to the beloved one, what about us? How much more careful we have to be. And they're not doing that for the sake of the ego. They're not. That is ijtihad, what they're doing. We do everything for the sake of the ego. So wake up. Don't sleep. When we have a chance, you say, I'm doing this one thing for Allah's sake. This one thing. A whole day I'm doing for the sake of my ego, for my family, for work, for this, that, no, for Allah's sake. Then be extra careful, because that is the time the shaitan is going to attack you more. You take one step in the way of Allah, 70 shaitans are in front of you. But you're not being awake and aware. You're not taking it seriously. They're going to make you to take it seriously one day. Because it's happening over and over again. It should not be. But if you are unbeliever, if you're a hypocrite, if you are fallen into that category, it's not going to affect you. The sea can split One moment you say, Subhanallah. Next moment you say, why we follow you? We should never have followed you. We don't believe in all of this because he's coming down to kill us. That is for us. We have those characteristics. So, we're entering into the month of Safar. Wake up. Yes, belas are coming. Make sure we don't jump up to get it and to put it in our lives. Be careful. These words, first, they are for me. Then for anyone who wants to take it, it's up to you. Assalamu alaikum. Any other questions anyone has?